Hi again. Revelation, the revelation of Jesus Christ, King James Version, chapter 8, and it's me, Tanya Lee, and I'm going to try to hold this up because the lighting is gone from the window, and now all I've got is the over the kitchen table lighting. So see if we can do this, and I can still see to read, okay? Okay, how about like that? And when the seal opened and when he opened the seventh seal, there was silence in heaven, about the space of a half of an hour. I saw the seven angels which stood before God, and to them were given seven trumpets. And another angel came and stood at the altar, having a golden censer, and there was given unto him much incense, that he should offer it with the prayers of all saints upon the golden altar, which was before the throne. Right down here. And the smoke of the incense, which came with the prayers of the saints, that's us folks, ascended up before God out of the angel's hand. Okay, here we go. And the angel took the censer. Let's see if I can get this right in here. And filled it with fire of the altar, and cast it into the earth. And there were voices, and thunderings, and lightnings, and an earthquake. And stop right here and say, remember this part, because as we read through Revelation, you're going to see this repeated several times. This earthquake is a biggie. It comes just before our Lord, okay? Remember this. And there were voices and thunderings and lightnings and an earthquake. Remember that wording, okay? And the seven angels, which had seven trumpets, prepared themselves to sound. The first angel sounded, and there followed hail and fire mingled with blood, and they were cast upon the earth, and the third part of trees was burned up, and all green grass was burned up. I don't know if you've looked at the new picture that NASA's got out of the earth, but it doesn't look like it's a living being anymore. It looks like it's pretty dead. It's really scary. But and the second angel sounded, as it were, with a great mountain burning with fire was cast into the sea, and a third part of the sea became blood. Ouch. And a third part of the creatures which were in the sea and had life died, and a third part of the ships were destroyed. I don't know about the ships yet, but I know how many of those creatures from the sea we've seen washing up lately. I don't know if we've got a third of them gone yet, but it's getting close if it's not, isn't it, folks? And a third angel sounded, and there fell a great star from heaven, burning as it were a lamp, and it fell upon a third part of the rivers, and upon the fountains of water. And the name of the star is called Wormwood. I don't know if any of you realize this, but Chernobyl in Russian, when translated to English, is wormwood, okay? So if that's telling us it's radiation, guess what? We're in a soup of it right now. And a third part of the waters became wormwood. The Pacific Ocean right now is full of heavy, heavy plutonium water from Fukushima. Research it. Check it out. You'll see what I'm saying. Okay? And a third part of the waters became wormwood, and many men died of the waters because they were made bitter. Okay, here we go, the next. And the fourth angel sounded, and the third part of the sun was smitten, and the third part of the moon, and the third part of the stars, so as the third part of them was darkened, and the day shone not for a third part of it, and the night likewise. Take a look around you. How much of the stars, moon, and sun do you see with all this chemical spraying that's going on? I don't know if that's what they're talking about, but think about it. That's a scary thought. And I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, Woe, woe, woe to the inhabitants of the earth, by reason of the reason of the other voices of the trumpet of the three angels which are yet to sound. Whoa! And I beheld, 13, let's read that again. And I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, Woe, woe, woe to the inhabitants of the earth, by reason of the other voices of the trumpet of the three angels, which are yet to sound. Think about it. Jesus has not yet come back to take us up. We have not heard a word about him coming back, except we'll see that soon, I hope. Okay. Sometimes, let's see, what have I got up here? Trumpets symbolize religious delusions through the eras to some people. Okay. Now I've got down here, trumpets are erroneous delusions. A religious delusion has come upon the earth. Okay, so that was chapter 8 of the Revelation of Jesus Christ. I'm going to upload this, and if my voice holds out, I'll read chapter 9 tonight. If not, I'll read it in the morning. It's not that long. None of these chapters are. Well, you could probably sit down and read through Revelation yourself every evening. And just think, if you read it every evening, just think, you wouldn't be surprised by any of this, would you? God bless you all. Love you, dear.